Okay, and we're back with another video. So, I just want to say before I go into what I'm making about the format, it's going to change. I'm trying to get a feel of what I like. So right now, this is the format, and you might get a different one another time. But stay with me. So today we're making zucchini au gratin and stuffed portobello mushrooms. So I'm gonna get. This is my first order of business. I took 4 small to medium size zucchinis. That's what I have there, and I chopped up about half of a medium onion. And by the way, guys, this is low keto, low carb. Or keto low carb. And well, I'm gonna need all my onions. We're in a recession, y'all. But make sure your hands are clean, make sure your work area is clean. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make it quick. You need a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. And this is for those of you who are fighting the good fight, because everybody don't like the stuff that you eat, and you know, or you don't like everybody's stuff, and sometimes it's a struggle out there. So there's that. To that I'm gonna add 1/4 of a cup of beef broth. I guess I could have opened that a little better, but Mark, can you open it? Okay. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm getting to it. It's a struggle out here. Let me go back and get some salt. Okay. So here we have about 1/4 cup of beef broth with a half a cup of heavy whipping cream with the chopped onions and the zucchini. I'm gonna salt this just a bit. I'm using sea salt, but I'll use about 1/4 tablespoon of sea salt, not too much. I've got some garlic powder, some onion powder, black pepper. You're gonna season it with that as well. And I'm gonna use a little bit of Italian seasoning. Just a little bit. You don't wanna overwhelm it. And a little bit of smoked paprika or regular paprika. You can use smoked, you can use regular, it's okay. Now I am using several cheeses. And you can do that simply because au gratin is made of plenty of cheeses. So mix that up. Everything is nicely seasoned. And you know what? You don't have to use the same seasoning as I did. If this is not what you want to do, you don't have to do it. Well, so we're going to mix that up, and that's that. And here I've got Parmesan and cheddar, 1/4 cup of each. Come on out of there. All right. And then I have Asiago, which is about a half cup. Okay. And we're gonna mix it up. Now, typically, you know, a lot of people like to layer their au gratin, whether it be potatoes or any vegetable. But for me, I'm okay with just mixing it all together so that it all comes together evenly. So, and you know what, guys? I want some bacon bits in that. So that's what I got bacon bits for. You don't have to have bacon bits if you don't like bacon bits, but I like bacon bits. Mark, you like bacon bits?
I love bacon.
I swear. Now, I usually buy bacon and fry it, but not today. This is supposed to be quick and easy, and ain't nobody got time to be sitting up here all day messing with this stuff. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm gonna empty it all in here. Just like that. And I tell you what, guys, when I have to cook a meal and he has to go to work and I have to do a video, this is like, when I tell you guys this is the next order of business, I be meaning business. So, there we go. Now these are gonna cook down, and you want these to cook down significantly. If you wanna use American cheese on this, you can. You know, you can put anything in here that you want. Me, personally, I can't. It's not au gratin to me without American cheese. I like it a lot. So, I'm going to put a couple slices of that good old blue pack. Just a few. And then what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it in the oven just like it is. Because I have a cheese that I'm going to also top it with, which is mozzarella. But, but I'm gonna put this in the oven. Okay, so before we get on to our next order of business, I wanted to stop and pull these out of the oven and make sure that cheese was nice and melted in there and mix it in. And just wanted to tell y'all, don't forget, because I did, I'll be honest, because I had it sitting to the side. I should have had it right in front of me. I got 4 tablespoons of butter here. And listen, this is all you have to do. And because I want some extra cheese, I'm gonna mix just a little bit in so I can get that extra pull and stretch. I love it. You can put as much cheese or as little as you like in here, you know. That's all an au gratin is, whether you use potatoes or whatever vegetable you use, and cheese and bacon bits. And I've got some green onions cut up for this a little later. Oh Lord, there we go. Okay, so you hear that rocking? It's driving me nuts. Okay. So we put that, do that, and then you want to put 4 tablespoons of butter. But what I did was I sliced my tablespoons of butter in half so that I could evenly get it spreaded all throughout. But I don't think it matters because I've waited too long and it's just about stuck all together. Okay, well, that's all. And then you're gonna let this cook all the way through, and I'm not even going to put my cheese on top of it right now because I definitely, right there, okay, I definitely want this to melt and cook, and then put the cheese on it. Let the whipping cream kind of thicken up, and then put the cheese on it, and let it bubble and brown. So I'm gonna put this in the oven. Give me 1 second. I'll come right now for the stuffed portobello mushrooms. Okay, what I didn't do. I keep getting these huge garlic cloves, and I have this tasty garlic crusher, and I just, you want to crush a garlic in here for me? Because it's scary. Yeah. Kitchen utensils. Here, we'll just do 1 small garlic. I've got some portobello mushroom. I have a half of a small to a medium yellow onion with a little bit of green onion in it. And these are the caps that I have. I'm gonna stuff those. I just pulled the stem off of it. Let me tell you what I did. I cut up the stem and I'm putting it inside of breakfast sausage. Now, you can use any sausage you want to use. You can use Italian, you can use chorizo. I mean, you can use whatever sausage you want to use. There's no limit on that. Use what you like, because I personally, I am not a big fan of sausage too much, and it really just kind of varies with, what I like. So I'm gonna brown this. Yeah, you go ahead and do it. Okay, I can't hardly squeeze that thing, so he has to do it for me. One little clove of fresh garlic. That's all you need. That's all you need. Because actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this. I'm going to do, probably already a little spicy. So I'm going to do extra little onion powder, just a little bit. And some garlic powder, just a little bit. Nothing crazy. Alright? We'll just mix it up. And you know what? If you want to go the extra step, because I like stuff, so I'm going to go the extra step and put just about a tablespoon of bacon. Why not? This is keto friendly. This is carb friendly. The dinner will be carb friendly. So, and you can even put this on the grill because that's what I was going to do. So to this, I have cream cheese. And the cream cheese, this is a half a roll of Jimmy Dean. So to this, I'm only going to put about 3 to 4 ounces. So I don't want to put too much cream cheese because I don't want to miss any flavors. And I don't want my portobellos to be overstuffed. So I'm going to get this nice and brown. And when I come back, I'm going to have the cream cheese melted into it. It's going to be cooled off. It's going to be ready to stuff, and it's going to be ready to put in the oven. So, okay, so what I did I got this pan for the portobello mushrooms. I put a little salt, pepper, and garlic powder and onion powder because this is a thick mushroom and they can be kind of tasteless if you don't season. So this is just, you know, a little seasoning on the bottom. No need to put oil because there's going to be so much water from these that you won't need them. So we're going to take our mixture, which I told you that was the cream cheese and the sausage. I'm just going to top it just like that. Just like that. Okay. And kind of smash it. And I'll tell you what, you don't want, because these mushrooms are going to cook down immensely, so you don't want a whole lot of filling on them, because once they start cooking down and too much moisture, then your filling's running all out and just a mess. So okay, right there. Okay, all right, so there we have that. Now this is optional. You don't have to do this. I'll use this right here. You don't have to do this, but this is absolutely optional if you want to. It's a dry one. If you want to sprinkle your mushroom with 1 or 2 tablespoons of breadcrumbs, you can. You don't have to. This is a low carb, and you can absolutely make this keto friendly. You don't have to. You don't have to do this. This is just me. So, and even still, if you sprinkle the bread, it's still really very low carb, you know. So there we have it. Now we're gonna put this in the oven because I already have pulled out the au gratin already because I want to top it. So we're gonna leave these all together in the oven. So here, you wanna put that in the oven, honey? And I'll take this. Oh, see, I tell y'all what, teamwork make the dream work. Make sure that's where it should be. Alright, and I'm gonna just use the rest of this on there. And listen, if you got extra cheese in the house, we in a recession. Don't be wasting nothing. Cheese don't go bad. It just stinks anyway. So, there you go. Just like that. Just like that. And let that melt together and let that all come together. You can have it as soft as you like or as mushy as you like. I might personally want mine mushy. So we're going to get this back into the oven. And we'll be back when this is all done with the finished master. Hello, this is the finished product. Now, there's a few things that I want to say before he takes his bite. First of all, I'm going to give you guys the recipe without the 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Because a 1/4 cup of chicken broth with the natural waters that's already coming out of the vegetable is just far too much. Don't even do that. Just make sure you do the other parts of the recipe. I don't know, you know, if you don't mind it a little cheesy, because it's extra cheesy. But I wanted mine kind of stiff. It was at first, but when I pulled it out of the pan, it kind of just ran a little bit. Doesn't change the taste of it, though. But that's the only thing I would do different. You know, but these are vegetables. They're not potatoes. Starches hold together better, so you can't always expect. And maybe I should have used more cheese. I didn't use but 2 cups of cheese, but you know, I didn't want no problems later in my bowel. Okay, go ahead. Okay, so Mark, if you want to. Now this is a stuffed portobello mushroom. You guys know that. I breaded it a little bit on top for some extra carbs. My husband, he's a man, so I put some carbs somewhere for him. You might want to get I told you to get a butter knife.
I got it. That is good.
Is it? Okay, I got my own plate. Good. I'm going to keep on drinking my wine. I'll eat later.
That is divine.
Ooh, let's see some cheese pull. I'm out of here with all that. Okay, well, Parmesan, I don't know how well that pulls, but he doesn't know any better, y'all. He don't know how to pull yet.
I don't know if it's because I'm hungry.
Probably.
But this stuff is wonderful.
It's keto friendly. It's low carb. If you don't want any carbs, just pull back on the breadcrumbs. That's about a tablespoon of cracked breadcrumbs to each portobello mushroom. So I say you keep picking. Is it good? You want to take one more bite for him?
I want to eat the whole plate for him.
Why do you? Well, you know.
This is something delightful.
There's a little cheese pull, y'all. He almost had it. But you don't want to go too crazy on the cheese either, because I have 4 or 5 different cheeses in here. You can use whatever cheeses you're comfortable with. I've got Asiago, Parmesan, regular American, Kraft American. I've got Sargento, mozzarella. I mean, I just, I did that, y'all. So whatever you're comfortable with. And just keep in mind that it would have held together better if it were potatoes, but these aren't potatoes. So I can't see. I'm going to try with a different vegetable, maybe eggplant, because I can really drain the water out of those. But like I said, zucchini is, you want to take another bite? Go ahead, babe. Zucchini is it's a hard vegetable to drain all the water out. So there you guys have it. Here, you look, they're pretty. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.